Fulani herdsmen, resign. If you can't sacrifice your life for Yoruba people, Pastor Giwa gives it to Gani Adams. Gani Adams is under serious fire. From left, right, and center. He's getting kicked everywhere. You know, there's a chieftaincy title thing they do, and it's supposed to be, it's a slogan name, but it's supposed to be representing what you are supposed to be to that community, to that people of a village or a town or society. It's supposed to be a representation of what you represent with regards to that side too. I want to believe that. I mean, most of us are Nigerians. If you are not, we have what we call in Nigeria chieftaincy title. When you are accorded this position, you're supposed to be, for instance, some people will say, I will not say the word, I will just say what it means. For instance, they will say the mother, the mother of the community. What is that? What does that mean? If you are accorded, so it might be named in a traditional way, but the meaning is that you are the mother of the community. So you are expected to be motherly. The person does not have to be related, connected to you in any way, but you're supposed to have the attributes of mother. Every time around you, whatever you are doing, your disposition should always be motherly. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Gani Adams under fire. Senior pastor of Awaiting the Second Coming of Christ Ministry, Adewale Giwa, has urged Are Oni Kakofu of Yoruba land. You see, that's the title. Gani Adams to wake up and save his people from the hands of criminal headsmen ravaging the region. Stop pretending like you don't know what is happening or keeping your cool. It does not help anyone. Stand up to the name you have been called. Giwa, in a statement signed and forwarded to Daily Post on Wednesday, specifically told Otumba Gani Adams to relinquish his position if he could not sacrifice his life for the Yoruba region and for the people. He said, I have carefully examined the relationship between Otumba Gani Adams and the entire Yoruba land. I am bold to say that the Are Oni Kakofo is letting his people down. He's getting too slippery. He's slipping off on his duty post. He was accorded this name because they believe he could stand up for the people. There is a time where duty calls. It's not every time that is the time for duty. But when duty calls, you need to stand up and own up to what duty is saying. Gani Adams is sleeping on duty. He is too slippery at this time, which I think is contradictory the position he is currently occupying as the Are Oni Kakofo of Yoruba land. He is not ready to sacrifice himself for his people. This is the time the people in the region needs him most. Where and when will the Are Oni Kakofo of Yoruba land wake up from his slumber, coming out to lead the fight against the criminal headsmen that are killing, raping, kidnapping our people? Sunday, who is not given that title, is rising up. Otumba, rise up. Does he not know the meaning of the position he's holding at all? If an ordinary person can wake up and say he wants to save his people, what stop Otumba Gani Adams from taking the lead? There is still time for him to redeem his position and his name, to change for the better in the view of allowing all people to know and feel his impact during this difficult time. My dear, this is what it is. So they have come up to say, Gani, you are failing your people. Rise up. Gani. I'm just trying to be funny, okay? So, Giwa is Adewale Giwa, beg your pardon, is not taking it easy at all on Gani Adams. He feels that he should have done more with regards to what is currently happening. He should have, stand up for the rights of the people and should have been speaking more. He should have been speaking more rather than being quiet, rather than saying nothing, you know. We also heard, we reported to you that he was not happy that he said Sunday is reaping where he did not sow. He has suffered for the Yoruba people. The Yoruba people that some people betrayed him. He tried his best some time ago. He protected the Yoruba land. He protected the Yoruba people. But I mean, betrayal is part of life. And, he expressed his own concern. And he was not particularly happy that, what belonged to him, the position he should be occupying, has been taken over. And now this clergy is rising up to say, Gani, you are sleeping. You are sleeping. Rise up. Rise up and take your position. You were given a name. They said you are the one who should protect the Yoruba land. You were told that this is what you should do. Why are you sleeping? So this is what is happening at the moment. Gani Adams had a chieftaincy title, which accorded him the position of looking after his people, preventing invaders from coming into the land. But we all know that it's not been a month or 2 months, so to say, or even a year that this has been happening. People of that party, before Sunday went there, and everybody knows of Sunday today, people in that community have been harassed. Oh, not in a small way. They've gone through hell. Women have lost their husbands, lost their children, to mention but a few. It has become, it's not a good word to say. A lot has gone under the bridge, and before Sunday rose up to say, it's enough. I have to stand up for my people. And we know the way the federal government rose up to say, so is Sunday and what have you. And thank God for Yoruba leaders that also stood up in defense of Sunday to say, you cannot do that to him. You can't. If you try that, we will rise up. You are looking for war. And Buhari quickly had to shield his sword. So that's the truth of the matter. Gani needs to live up to his name because, guess what? It's not too late for him to redeem his name. It's not too late. It's not too late. All this, for somebody to be able to live up to your position, bravery is part of what is needed. Even in the Bible, God has to tell when Moses died and Joshua had to take over. The first word God told him is be courageous. Courage is part of it. And what's the worst that can happen? At least you die trying rather than not trying at all. The position of trying is very important. You need to try. You need to be able to show that you've done your due diligence and you've done something. You are working at it rather than doing nothing. People are watching, and what you do is what you'll be remembered for. What have you done that you remember for? For instance, what Sunday has done. Oh no, his name cannot be forgotten in a hurry. No, no way, no way. Sunday just made a mark. Anyway, guys, leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless you. Bye for now.